Hey guys, what's going on? Super Trucker Tim here again, and today I wanted to talk to you about Thompson Arms. Thompson is a great company. I've always loved Thompson. I've gotten several of their firearms, but this one, guys, this is the Thompson where the plot thickens. The TC22, this thing, guys, has raised a lot of eyebrows. Okay, so it takes Ruger magazines, and you can see that. It's very similar to a RUGER10 22 receiver, and even the receiver itself in the action looks very much like a RUGER10 22. Now I'm going to show you the differences, okay? Those are the similarities. Differences. It comes with peep sight in the back, fiber optics in the front, a Magpul stock. Listen to this trigger, guys. Just fabulous. It's like a Rolex. The scope mount is built into the receiver, all one piece. Amazing. And it doesn't interfere with the rear sight. Now, here's the best part, guys. I want you to listen to this real close. Listen to this. Okay, you hear that sound? Okay, just like glass, the way it runs on that, the way it runs in the receiver there. Smooth. Listen to this trigger again. Okay, I'm going to compare this for you guys. Okay, here's the competition, guys. The 1022 Ruger. Listen to the same receiver. Not near as smooth, not near as glassy. Some of them I've even pulled the receiver back and it sounded like it was jagged metal running on sandpaper. This one isn't quite so bad. This one's a little better. As far as the trigger goes, you know, I've got to put some pressure behind it. It's not real smooth. It's kind of jagged. Also, I like the 1022. The problem is, guys, to get it to the same specs as the TC22, you would have to throw about $600 into this gun. And what I'm talking about is, this is what upsets me about Ruger. They make an aftermarket trigger set for this gun, but it costs you extra money. They don't put it in the gun. You have to buy it later. They make a Magpul, a stock, but you gotta buy it later. It's another $258, I believe. The fiber optics come separately. To get a decent barrel that shoots competition grade, you gotta pay extra money. By the time you're done, you're looking at $600, guys. You know, and you can get any kind of a scope mount setup that you want. It's not attached. It's not attached to the rifle, and it's gonna cost you more money. So guys, what I'm basically telling you is this one is half the weight. It's the only thing that it doesn't have is the aesthetics. It's ergonomical. It's everything that you would want in a survival 22. It's short, light. You know, it's nothing to carry. Super accurate. So what we're gonna do, guys, to put the final nails in the coffin of this 1022 Ruger, is we're going to take them out and we're going to have a shootout. And we're going to settle this out there in the field. Which one groups tighter? And that's going to finish this argument. So far, the TC22 beats the 1022 Ruger in every field except for aesthetics. And the wood is very nice to look at. Here's my theory on what happened, okay? This is just a theory, but I'm going to tell you the facts about what happened, and you can draw your own conclusion. Basically, Smith & Wesson buys Thompson Contender, shuts the doors. A lot of people are very upset because of the reason Thompson Contenders are no longer available. And all the great Thompson muzzle loaders and rifles no longer available. And they are fantastic. They just shut the doors. And that's happened to a lot of companies that were bought by the big name companies. And that does suck. It is a bummer. Here's the only good thing that came out of it. Right here. So what these guys did, from my perspective, is they buy Thompson. They produce this firearm that's a slap in the face to Ruger firearms in every way. Ruger comes at them with a lawsuit, and they shut the doors on Thompson. So what it looks like, or appears to be, is that they came in, build this firearm, slap Ruger upside the head, and then close the doors and say, yeah, you know, sue them all you want, the doors are closed. That's what it appears, and that's what it looks like if you connect the dots. But anyhow, guys, let's take this bad boy out in the field and throw it up against the 1022 Ruger. That's enough talk. Let's take this out in the field and solve this problem. Okay, guys, 75 yards. Always bring tools out in the field, guys. It's a little. What the hell? Just every time. Huh. Okay, guys, these are, in the Ruger's defense, these are low-powered Target 22s. Maybe they just don't have enough power to kick back the receiver. I'm not sure. Alright, let's go check our groups. Here's the result of our Ruger with a scope. I don't get this. I am just all over the place. I got a nice tight group here, that 4 shots. Then I'm over here, and down here, off a rest at 75 yards. I do not understand that. Yet another downside to the Ruger, guys. You got to take the scope mount off just to be able to shoot at open sights. Really sucks. On the TC 22, it's all built in, it's all one piece, and it's meant to be shot that way. I like that setup a lot better because you can get a little bit of a high-rise scope mount and a scope ring on here, and if you do that, you could choose between open sights or a scope if you want, or a red dot, or whatever you want to throw on there. Okay, guys, 1022 Ruger open sights. We're gonna do a few off the metal and a few on the paper. Let's see what we get. 75 yards. All right, aiming for the metal. I haven't even started shooting yet, guys. Oh man, what the heck? It doesn't want to feed. And it doesn't want to come out. Let's try a different magazine. Well, that one works. You gotta be joking. Oh my God. What the hell, dude? The semi-bolt action, guys. What is your issue? I do not know what's going on here. Alright guys, let's try this Thompson Contender magazine. Maybe we'll have better luck with that. I don't know. Nope. Now we're stuck. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not actually depending on this thing for varmint hunting of some sort or a contract, you guys, or I'd be in big trouble right now. Okay, that sounded promising. Now we're stuck again. So I think what it is, guys, is you just need to have high-powered 22s because the bolt here is stiff. That's a lot of pressure for a 22, I think. A lot of spring-loaded pressure there. All right, let's try it again. Still haven't hit the metal. I'm right on it. It's dead right on the top of the diamond here. I should hit it. Aesthetically, it's a nice looking gun, right guys? It looks nice. I've had this gun function fine before with higher powered 22 cartridges. Okay, let's see if we can hit that metal. Dead on it. I don't know why I'm not getting it. And see if we can get through an entire magazine without a jam here. Without a jam session. Alright, here we go. This is the winner, guys, I'm telling you, right here. Okay, I'm on the metal. That's the one it likes, guys, right there. Can't hit the metal, it's hit the paper. Another jam issue. Please be empty. At least it's empty this time. Good gravy. Good gravy and onions, guys. I don't get it. Okay, 1022 Ruger. Let's go check our groups. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect down there. One thing I do like about this 1022, guys, is this aftermarket accessory rail. You see that? You can put a laser or a flashlight on it. It's kind of cool. Now guys, I did take this 1022 out in the desert. I tried to shoot jackrabbits out there and I did miss them. So I was very disappointed. Alright, let's go check our results. I'm afraid to look. Wow, look at that, guys. It actually grouped really well. I mean, it was off by a bit, but that can be adjusted. So that's your 1022 Ruger open sights, and that explains why I wasn't hitting the metal, is it's just off. But that's it. That is not bad. I've got two down here, the bottom of the diamond, a nice tight group up and to the left, open sight shooting. I'm really happy with that group. 1022 Ruger, 75 yards open sights. Alright guys, I am not changing the ammunition or the magazines. This is the Thompson Contender 1022 Ruger clone. I've been very happy with this firearm so far. Man, it's half the weight. Alright, let's try it. Open sights. It's got a totally different open sight system. It's a peep sight with a fiber optic. Let's see if we can hit that metal. 75 yards. Wow, it tells you right where you need to be, guys, because there's an indentation on the stock here to tell you where your cheek goes. Hit it. Wow, that was kind of weird though. Hit it right on the first shot. Oh, we did have a misfire. In the defense of the 1022 Ruger, this ammunition did misfire. Maybe I've just got some defective ammunition, guys. I don't know. Yeah, this is crappy ammunition, guys. So I'm not going to blame the 1022 Ruger too much, because this ammunition that I'm using is just terrible. Some bottom of the barrel garbage here. But this is great for this test because it'll show us if we can function in worst case scenarios. Empty. So we had 2 jams. I hit the metal once. Alright guys, let's try to group on paper now. Open sights. I don't hardly ever use peep sights, guys, so this is taking a little getting used to for me. Alright, nice guys. We made it through. So I am using this horrible old ammunition, guys, that I got from an old guy, a friend of mine, who was going to chuck it anyway. So I actually think this is good for the test because it'll show which one has more reliability with the situation of crappy ammunition in the mix. Guys, so here's our grouping with our TC22. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we were off the board a couple times, but we're right here and here. The grouping here is a little, it's definitely more toward the diamond, but I do have some more strays than I had with the 1022 Ruger. The grouping is definitely tighter with the 1022 Ruger, but that could be me. I am not very familiar with those peep sights. I just am not. The style of sights that are on the 1022 Ruger with the diamond and the little brass sight at the end of the barrel, I'm more used to that type of a setup than I am with the peep sights. But this shows the peep sights are very functional. They work. They're great for quick target acquisition. So you can get quicker target acquisition, I feel, with those open sights and the fiber optic than you can with the sight system that's open sights on the Ruger. But proof's in the pudding, the Ruger is more accurate. So I can't argue that. Man, look at that, guys. Look at that with that drop line scope on there. It looks like it's ready for business. TC22 with the scope, same scope. Let's see if we can get tighter groups than the 1022 Ruger at 75 yards. Whoa, Ruger magazine's just horrible. Man, these aftermarket ones work way better. Man, it's terrible. Terrible. Ruger, what were you thinking, man? Come on, guys. I gotta say, guys, I love the ergonomics of this stock better than the 10/22 Ruger. It's like it's a Target model stock, and it is just super comfortable, and it works well with the scope. I don't know. In my opinion, this rifle beats the 10/22 Ruger in every way except for the open sights setup. Alright guys, so here we are on the tail end of this. I'm going to shoot the last magazine here. And so far I gotta say the TC22 defeats the Ruger on every aspect except for two. Aesthetics, because the 10/22 Ruger has this beautiful walnut stock. As you can see, it's really nice to look at. And I was more accurate with the open sight system that's on the 10/22. And guys, in its defense, I've shot the 10/22 Ruger, this one especially, with better ammunition, high quality ammunition, and like CCI mini mags, for example, and it'll shoot flawlessly with that kind of ammunition. But I gotta say, end result of this test, I have a 10/22 Ruger for sale if anybody's interested. Not bad. Thompson, Smith & Wesson, I can see why Ruger is upset with you. You gave him a better looking, smarter woman. So that's it guys. When you ask am I out of my mind, I'm just gonna say nope, just out of bullets. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, so I just sold my 10/22 Ruger. That thing flew out of my hands. They're extremely popular. I ended up actually selling it for close to the same amount of money I bought it for. They went up in value. Everything's gone up in value. So just wanted to tell you that the Rugers are great. Everybody loves them. I just happen to love this TC22 a little more. It's more of a functionality rifle than it is an aesthetic rifle. And so each to his own. It's just, I know what I like and other people know what they like. My doctor hunts with a 6.5 Thompson Contender. It's a 30-30 Winchester neck down to a 6.5. And he's hunted everything in Alaska with that firearm. And I thought about getting a Thompson Contender at one time, guys, because you have an infinite number of variety of calibers to choose from. There was a whole series called Waters, where they necked everything down from a 30-30. You had the 7mm Waters and an infinite number from there. I personally was interested in the 243, and I also love the 243, so I thought it'd be great to put the two together. But then I started researching how much you lose ballistically from shooting a 243 out of a short barrel like that. So I lost interest in it, guys, and I kind of gave up on the Thompson Contender idea. That being said, there's plenty of other Thompsons that I've really fallen in love with over time. Here's one, guys, that I absolutely fell in love with. This is called the Thompson Venture. And this one is chambered in 7mm, and it also comes in 300 Win Mag. And it is precise. You know, I don't shoot past 500 yards, guys, but it groups all day long out to 500 yards. So I love this Thompson. The bolt is smooth. Trigger, oh man, just like glass. Breaks off with no weight behind it at all, it feels like. Also the Thompson Thunderhawk. This is the one, guys, where you saw I did that 150-yard shot on that deer out in Yamhill County a couple years ago. What else could you say about it? It's a 54 caliber Thompson black powder muzzleloader, and this one's an inline, and it is fabulous.